So with a smile, welcome to Edu Skills, OET made easy. Our mission is to make you fall in love with OET. Today we are dealing with some concerns, okay? That's why I've given the title as
multiple concerns.
multiple concerns, okay. If you're watching this on YouTube, kindly consider subscribing the channel, give us a thumbs up if you like our work, and share to your contacts so that we reach out to maximum number of OET aspirants, especially those who are financially and emotionally struggling to crack OET. Let's enjoy maybe some strategies I'll be teaching you. Maybe I'll be going a bit slow because not many advanced learners are there, couple of them maybe, but then still that will help you. Even those learners, I want to slow them down. My main business and concern is to slow you down. Every teacher wants to go fast, learn fast. But I want to tell you, slow down, slow down, slow down. Learn in a very, very slow pace. Don't go hurry up. It won't work. Today, we'll be looking into some strategies. Specifically, I found in the previous sessions when I found that you haven't got that clarity regarding modal verbs because you are searching for should and must in the passage. That's very, very narrow down. That's less than 10% of the strategy that you have competency if you search for should and must in the paragraph, because they will never give you the same words. So I'll give you ample synonyms of must today, or I'll tell you how you have to identify must and synonyms and synonymous expressions. Give me a smile. I need some smiles and some thumbs up and all those things in between. Okay. Yeah. The guidelines for infection control requires dentist 2. What type of text is this? The nature of the text?
Guideline.
Exactly. Exactly. It's a guideline. That's very important. Isn't that only in the initial stages you have to see? After that, you know what is a guideline. Today, I'll teach you what is a guideline. Topic. What is the topic? You know from here without reading anything else. What will be the topic? Infection control. And require something. Require means the synonym of
Must.
Synonym of must. And requires from whom? From dentist. How beautiful. How beautiful. Looking at the question itself, we feel so happy. So you see, 4 things are given in the question stem. Now, there are 4 aspects given in the question stem. If there are very beginners now, freshers, first line, that is known as the question stem, this portion. Question stem, STEM. Okay, and these are the 3 answer options. We are dealing with reading part B. Okay, reading part B. Today we are dealing with reading part B. Now, nature of the text is guideline, topic is infection control, and who has to do something or is dentist. Okay, they must do something. So you are supposed to find out what they must do. Now you see, I said you should be skimming for the headings. Now you see guidelines again. You have here nature of the text. See the connection with the question stem. Okay, guideline. Then you have the topic here in the heading, infection control. Then you have dentist, synonymous expression, dental practitioners. See, that is called a synonymous expression. Sometimes you have a difficulty pronouncing it. It is synonyms. Synonyms means different words, same meaning. For example, kill, slaughter, assassination, murder, all these are synonyms. Synonyms. Synonymous expression means here you see dentist, dental practitioners. One word is substituted by a group of words, a group of words is substituted by another group of words. Whereas paraphrasing means one sentence using different words put in different way, but the mean same. Those things, both the sentences mean same. Hope you got it. Now, these are known as, what we have highlighted are known as hedging words. When you are not speaking, please mute, okay? Only when you speak, just unmute and speak. There is some instrument which is not muted. I'll be feeling happy if you disturb me. Don't worry. Okay? Come on. Yes. So these are known as hedging words, HEDGING, hedging words or keywords. Keywords or hedging words also means main words. or theme words. Theme, Theme. Okay. Now, option A, strictly abide by the rules set out within the document. So, hedging words are abide by the rules in the guideline. In B, option B, you can shout out if you have no distraction at the background. Use their own judgment when putting
Own
the
judgment.
strategies into own judgment. Okay. Third one, follow the example of well-established dental clinics. Examples of well-established clinics. Okay. Clinics. Okay, those are the idea there. Okay. So these are the edging words. What I was trying to tell you, now you'll have to highlight many words, but once you are competent, you will just highlight rules, judgments, and examples. Rules, judgments, and examples. You will understand with that. Now here, what is a modal verb or a synonym of modal verb is used is require, right? And somebody said require is synonym of same as must.
Must.
Now, just glance at the paragraph, just go through the paragraph very fast and identify if there is a must anywhere. You tell me the line number, okay? Number of the line.
Father,
Individual dental practice must have their own infection control procedures in place.
Which line? Okay. Here, okay, one sec. Must, yeah, must is here. As per EduSkills stat, we teach you saying that if you find a modal verb in the question stem, immediately you have to search for the modal verb in the text. Sometimes a synonym of it, which you will know as you practice. Now you have to see what is there. Must have their own infection control procedures in place. Do you have a synonymous meaning or same meaning in any of the options? Their own infection control procedures.
must have.
Use
their own judgment.
Yeah, their own judgment, putting in strategies into practice is a synonym. That's why I said you need not read anything else in the text. That is the right answer. Strictly abide by the rules set out within the document. Nothing is mentioned. Maybe somebody can just read it if you want a clarification. Read it fast, loud. Only the text.
The routine work practices outlined here are designed to reduce infectious agents in the dental practice environment, prevent or reduce the likelihood of transmission of these infectious agents from one person or location to another, and make items and areas as possible from infectious agents.
Now you see, this is the topic sentence. Can somebody tell me in 3 or 4 words the summary of this? From here to here. Topic sentence will contain the topic. What is the topic? What is the topic?
They are talking about to reduce the
number
the
infection control.
Yeah,
in the
infection control is the topic. In the question head you have, in the heading you have. The routine work practice outlined here are designed to reduce the number of infectious agents. Okay, reduce infectious agents means infection control. Okay, in the dental practice environment. Prevent or reduce the likelihood of transmission of these infectious agents. Again, infection control. From one person to one person, from item to item, from location to location, and make items and areas as free as possible from infectious agents. Means infection control. In 2 words, you can summarize. The whole topic speaks about infection control. The routine work practices outlined here. Here means in this guideline are designed to reduce. Designed to means is designed to is the synonymous expression of purpose. Synonymous expression of purpose. It is the purpose of this guideline is to reduce the number of infectious agents in the dental practice environment or dental clinic. Read in your own way. In dental clinic. Then semicolon, prevent or reduce the likelihood of transmission of these infectious agents from one person to one person, from item to item, from location to location. and make items and areas as free as possible from these infectious agents. Means the guideline, the purpose of this guideline is to remind you or tell you how to control infection or infectious agents. Correct, no? That's how you have to read, try to translate that into your mother tongue, and try to teach your child if you have a small child at home, 3-year, 5-year, 4-year. Okay? You can teach English to them. Put them in small, simple words and say this big sentence means only this. Okay, continue, please reading. So you remember the first topic sentence tells you this is the purpose of the guideline, infection control. Yes, please continue.
It is important to acknowledge that professional discernment is essential in determining the application of these guidelines to the situation of the individual dental practice environment. Individual dental practices must have their own infection control procedures in place, which are tailored to their particular daily routine.
Yes.
Professional awareness is critical when applying these guidelines to the particular circumstances of each individual dental practice. Each dental practitioner is responsible for implementing these guidelines in their clinical practice and for ensuring their clinical support staff are familiar with and able to apply them.
Okay. So whenever there is a guideline, whenever a text speaks, it's a guideline. Your question should be, what is the purpose? Means what should be done and who has to do it? These are the only two questions you have to ask and answer. What is to be done and who has to do it? Two things. Here, what is to be done? Infection control. Who has to do it?
Dentist.
Dentist or dental practitioners. Is it a suggestion or mandate? Is it a suggestion or must?
Mandatory.
Yeah. So what I'm telling you here, what is to be done is infection control. Who has to do it? Dental practitioners or dentists. And is it a suggestion or a mandatory thing? Must or should?
Mandatory.
It's mandatory. Require or must is mandatory. Now I want you to find out the synonymous expressions from the text of what? Not from the topic sentence, from other synonymous expressions like when you say somebody has to do something, how do you convince him? You will say, it's important that you respect the platform, which means you must respect the platform. And then again, somewhere you have some other expression giving the same meaning. Must is there, then is critical. Okay, is critical. It's critical that you practice your reading tests, daily tasks. When applying these guidelines to each individual, each dental practitioner is responsible. Each health professional is responsible means must, right? You are responsible to do that. Means you must do it. Do you understand? Okay. You are responsible for implementing these guidelines in the clinical practice and for ensuring, again, yeah, you see how many words tell you must, must. The whole taste and smell and fragrance and nature and culture of this paragraph is must, require, ensure. So don't look for must in the question or in the text. You have to look for all the synonymous expressions which you will gain by practice, competence. Did you get me?
Yes,
Now
Yes,
some people may have your questions. Father, we have only 10 minutes, you said, for B part, 6 questions, and you say now we have already taken 30 minutes. But then I did the first competent part first. I asked and require what is must is a synonym. You said immediately we found out the must. Then we got the answer. After that, we did all this circus to show you the beauty of that paragraph, so that I can make you fall in love with this beautiful thing, OET. So beautiful. Yeah. See, these are the things. Own judgment. Discernment is another synonym of judgment. Own professional discernment. Own judgment. Essential. It is important. Must. Is responsible. Ensuring. I'm teaching you patience, okay? Don't get angry with me. Why this father is telling all these things again and again? Guidelines. 2 questions. What is to be done and who must do it? And I tell you, there are only a couple of texts, emails, guidelines, memos. So unless if you learn 5 texts, you know exactly what is the nature of the text. Now, see the first topic sentence I said, what is to be done? Purpose of the guideline, infection-free environment or infection control. And the second thing, who has to do it? Each dental practitioner. See here, each dental practitioner. Repeated, see, everywhere you can find it. It's important to acknowledge that professional discernment is essential in determining the application of these guidelines to the situation of the individual dental practice environment. Means individual dental practitioner. Individual dental practices again means each dental practitioner must have their own professional, all those things. Again, you have each dental practitioner is responsible. So again, and repeatedly it's saying one's own discretion, one's own judgment, one's own responsibility. Each one is responsible. Require synonyms and synonymous used. It is important. It's essential. You must do it. It's critical. It's responsible. All these are the synonymous expressions of synonyms or synonymous expressions of the edging word require in the question stem. Now, what could be other options, synonyms of must or require? Ensure,
Must.
ought to,
Ought
have
to,
to,
have to,
Obligatory.
required to, necessary to,
Obligatory.
obligatory to, essential, precondition, prerequisite, imperation, imperate, got to, obligation.
Precondition.
yeah, any of these words can appear. This, you become very familiar as you go on practicing. But then other day from your discussions, I found you were in search of must and should, must and should. But you just neglected all my friends over there, the synonymous expressions, synonyms. Okay. Now, Nitya Binil will enjoy this, right? As she has already prepared. That's another thing. If you know the material, when I take sessions, first you do it and try to do the analysis by yourself. Then when you listen to me, it will be great. Okay. Now, see, modal verbs. I have already said it so many times, several times. See, modal verb, present, can, past could, ability, possibility, permission. Can and could speaks about your ability, possibility, and permission. You could do that. There was a possibility that you should have done it. Okay, I can do it. Okay, may or might. Might is the past form of may. Possibility again. Should, advice, recommendation, suggestion. You should practice every day. Means you can practice. That's my recommendation. If I say you must practice every day, that is mandatory. If you don't practice, I will shout at you.
I can do make a
Okay, must is necessity, obligation, what you have seen now. These are the only possible modal verbs that you will be using.
Excuse me, Father.
Yeah, Tanuja.
Father, I have, I, thank you so much. Yesterday, that question is asked by me. Thank you very much. Clarification.
Okay,
Thank you
you are welcome.
so much, Father.
Yeah, you are welcome. Okay. She sent me the material, I believe, right? Okay. Somebody asked me the doubt. I don't remember all those things, but sometimes multiple concerns I copy. Whenever I find something that you send, I can copy into this particular slide or PPT. Now we'll do a simple paragraph analysis. Okay.
Trees are lovely. They make oxygen, which is necessary for life. We should all plant one. It could change cities by providing more shade. India is planting trees to replace its old ones.
Okay. Now you say trees are lovely is the topic sentence, main sentence of this paragraph. Now, rest of the things tells us why did I make that sentence? Why do you say trees are lovely? We mummies know the trouble because there is a tree on near my courtyard. Every day I have to sweep my ground. It's terrible, not lovely. So what is that? Trees are lovely is my opinion. Trees are lovely is my opinion. Tanuja is great, I say. That's my opinion. Then Manju can say Tanuja is horrible. Okay? Manju can say, somebody else can say, right? So these are non opinion, and it's going to be very, very important in your reading part C. Distinguishing between opinion and factual statements. Trees are lovely. Now, since Manju is objecting, it's not lovely, I have to explain why I said it is lovely. So I say they make oxygen. The reason. They make oxygen. Is it an opinion or fact?
Fact.
It's a fact because nobody will object. It's a fact, whereas trees are lovely is an opinion. Okay, if I say Minnie Jackson is beautiful, that's my opinion. But if I say Minnie Jackson is a human being, that's a fact. Do you get me?
Yes, Father.
Yeah. Which is necessary for life is the benefit. Benefit of trees.
Yes.
Okay. So when oxygen, the benefit of oxygen is which is necessary for life, just explains oxygen. We should all plant one. What is it?
Suggestion.
It's a suggestion. It's a suggestion. For example, doctor might tell you you should drink at least 3 liters of water every day. You should drink. It's a suggestion or advice or recommendation. Doctor will not punish you if you drink 2 liters and 900 ml. Okay. Suggestion. We should all plant one is suggestion. It could change cities by providing more shade. It could change.
Probability.
Possibility.
Possibility means it is prediction. It is prediction. It could change. Maybe. Possibility. It could change cities by providing more shade. So it gives oxygen, it gives shade. So first one is topic sentence. They make oxygen which is necessary for life is supporting sentence. We should all plant one is supporting sentence. It could change cities is supporting sentence. India is planting trees to replace its old ones is developing sentence. Or the example, illustration, evidence given. Indians are very clever, so they have realized the importance of trees. So they are planting trees to replace its old trees. Now, why I gave you this, even small paragraphs have a lot of meaning. That you will get gradually. Only thing you have to fall in love with the text. Then gradually you will enjoy it. Start enjoying it like peeling a banana. You will peel the paragraph, text.
Peel the text.
Peel means P stands for point, E stands for explanation, one more E stands for example, and L stands for link or conclusion. You don't have link in this particular text, okay? This small text, just to make you understand. So, see, the function is this. We should all plant one suggestion. It could change city's prediction, or also we call it speculation. Ooham. In Malayalam, you say ooham, or in Kannada, you say oohe. Okay? Yes. Now, other thing I am not taking now. This is the summary of that big paragraph which we dealt with earlier in the question. The guidelines emphasize minimizing infectious agents in dental practices, preventing their transmission, and ensuring a clean environment. Each practice must customize infection control procedures to suit its specific needs. Dental practitioners are accountable for implementing these guidelines and ensuring that their staff complies with them. That's a summary. You can even make smaller. Don't worry. We are not going to deal with that. Now let's see some official sample. One additional example from official sample. Let's check. About modal verbs. I'm dealing again with modal verbs. So I'll be going very slow. Okay, sample 3, question number 2, transfer of patients. Strategies, clues, and tips that are used in this particular question. This is from OET official sample
Yes, Father,
3.
we did it.
Question number 2.
Father, last.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, OET, for allowing me to use this for teaching purpose. So first one is modal verb. Second one, we have elimination of absolutes. Third one, tense difference. Fourth one, synonymous language. Fifth one, paraphrasing. Sixth one, ignore the subject complements. All these 6 clues or tricks or strategies can be used, but then you need 1 or 2. It doesn't mean you have to identify all these things. Whatever you find first, go with it. Okay. Yes, this is the text. Okay. According to the guidance notes, means again guidelines. Guidance note means guidelines. All staff involved in transferring patients from critical to general care must. So what are the hedging words here? I am asking, guidance notes or guidelines. Okay, that is same. Okay, guidance notes or guidelines.
Transferring
Who has
from critical to
who has to do it?
All staff.
All staff. Transferring from critical illness to care must. Must means is it compulsory or advice or suggestion?
Compulsory.
Compulsory. Now, yeah. Option A, obtain all necessary consent from any interested parties in America, in UK, in Africa, in Gulf countries, in New Zealand. Okay, you must get consent from all the interested parties. Then I will call up and tell you that I am interested in that. So you'll have to get my consent as well. So absolute. What is this? All is absolute. So what you should do immediately, you have to smile. You have to smile and eliminate. Yeah. Even otherwise, from your general sense, you know. Okay. When transferring patients, you are not going to invite all the relatives and interested parties from all the neighborhoods and the neighboring cities and states and countries. Okay. It is simple. It's official sample material, I'm telling you. Even primary school students will understand. As a nurse, health professional, or as a doctor, you know you will never obtain all necessary consent from any interested party. There are 2 absolutes, okay? Double absolute. So you can strike it once again. Double strike. What I'm telling you, from your general knowledge, you know, when you transfer patients from critical care to general care, will you ask the permission, all necessary consent from all interested parties or any interested parties?
No.
No. So why should you, even without reading anything, you know, that's not required at all. Ensure. B, option B, okay? Ensure is the
Must.
must. And EduSkills in the EduSkills tell you if there is a modal verb and synonymous or synonym expression in one of the options, that must be the answer. Don't believe them, okay? Don't believe them. Only from practice you have to confirm it. So ensure that the patient's personal care plan is also transferred. Third one, make arrangements for ongoing cooperation once the transfer is complete. See, here it is, transferring is a process, continuous tense. Here this is, once the transfer is complete, means what you should do after transfer, when the transfer is over. But the question stem is concerned only about what is to be done during the transfer. Do you get me?
Yes, Mother.
So
Yes,
question stem is asking what is to be done during the transfer. So we are not at all concerned what is to be done after the transfer. Let them do it. Let them do it,
Yes.
the other word. Okay?
Yeah.
And you say this is difficult. Now you have only one left. Text is there. We haven't touched the text. This is what I said. Definitely you can complete 6 questions within 6 minutes. Then I want to see all the OET aspirants complain why they have given 1 hour. Horrible. So much time. We are getting bored sitting there after completing everything. OET, please reduce the time.
No. No, Father.
No, definitely. No, definitely you will say that. I tell you, there is one, I remember, what's her name? Oh, no, got in the first attempt. She's Mini, yeah, Mini something. The videos are there here now in the YouTube channel. She completed in 6 minutes or so, part A. She checked everything. All the spellings were checked. Even then it was 9 minutes. Now 6 minutes are left. Again, she was looking around again. I think then she knew everything is perfect. She claims she got good A grade or something like that. And she says 20 marks I definitely got from 20 in A part. And she completed within 6.57 minutes. And she was telling, I was feeling very bad because the examiner, so invigilator was looking at me thinking that this Buddha has not studied anything. She doesn't know anything. She is simply sitting there. And he asked with some action, he says, what happened? She said, cool. She smiled. Signature. Okay. It will happen to you definitely if you follow with patience, without hurrying up. Anyhow, now you see, this option is after the transfer, right? See, here you see when patients are transferred to a general ward, when transfer is over, what should be done? What should be?
Done.
They should be offered information about their condition and encouraged to actively participate in this and that related to their recovery. The information should be tailored to individual. If they agree, their family and carer should. But STEM is speaking about must. And STEM is speaking what you should do during transfer. The second paragraph is speaking what they will be doing after the transfer is over. So, and STEM is speaking about a mandatory thing. But second paragraph, this portion is speaking only about suggestion. So here, as soon as you see, if you understand the tense difference, as soon as you see that, you can have a double smile and simply strike out that paragraph. You not read at all. Even otherwise, you don't need to read. And here, the critical care area transferring team. The critical care area transferring team. Who are they? In the question,
Transferring team and the receiving team.
Yeah. In the all staff involved in transferring is the critical care team, critical care area transferring team, and the receiving ward team. All staff involved. These two together mean the synonymous expression used is all staff involved in transferring patients from critical care to this one. Should take shared responsibility for the care of the patient being transferred. They should jointly ensure. There is should, but then they should jointly ensure. Should can receive the meaning of must, because they are saying they should jointly ensure. Ensure means must. That's what all the admins used to tell me. Father, you always give advice. You say should, but nurses and health professionals, usually majority of the nurses don't understand should, advice and recommendation. They understand only must, because nurse in charges always say do this, do that, must. So you have to be very strict with them. Then only they will learn. Okay, sometimes it is true. So ensure, it is here. Ensure, synonymous. This is not required, but we are just checking, double checking. So that there is continuity of care through a formal, structured handover from critical care area staff over, including both medical and nursing staff, supported by a written plan. Personal care plan, written plan. Supported by a written plan. There is a continuity of care through a formal, structured handover. This means from here to here, it means what? Second option, right? Option B. This is the right answer. Is that clear?
Yes, Father.
Yes, Father.
So don't believe me. So don't believe me unless you check, double check, and practice and understand. These absolutes are our friends. These absolutes are our friends. Simply eliminate if there are absolutes. If there is a tense difference, if you are speaking about what is to be done, the question speaks about what should be done when a woman starts her labor pain, and one paragraph speaks after the delivery something is happening. So if the question is asking what is to be done before the delivery, you will never have the right option after the delivery, right? You will not have the answer from the description of after delivery what to be done. Exactly, that is a tense strategy what I said. So beautiful. Don't feel like eating ice. It's like eating ice cream, right? Even tastier than that. Still, you hate OET, some of you. Cool. Step 1, find the topic. Okay, I'm giving you some steps. This all for my dedicated people who are taking part in the presentation. Okay. Step 1, find the topic. Where is the topic? In the title as well as in the question stem. In the title as well as in the question stem. Now, transfer of patients. In the title, you have the topic. Okay. Step 2, skim the questions for hedging words. I'm just taking you back into the steps. Earlier, we did not see any steps. We have done all these steps without identifying them as steps. Second step, what you have to do is skim the questions for hedging words. Now you see, transfer of patients according to the guidance notes. All staff involved in transferring patients from critical to general ward must hedging words or keywords. There are two types of hedging words. One is concept-based, another one is known as differentiating keywords or hedging words. All options need not have this. Okay, sometimes 4 or 3 options or 4 options will have only one word each. There you did not search for all these. You can either have concept-based or you can have differentiated. Sometimes concept-based words will help you. Sometimes differentiating words will help you to identify the correct answer. So here you see, interested parties is the concept-based hedging word in the first option. Consent is the differentiating from other options. Second one, transfer is the concept-based hedging word in the B option. And what is the differentiating hedging words? Personal care plan. Concept-based hedging words are transfer is complete. After transfer is the concept-based hedging word. Differentiating hedging word, ongoing cooperation. Did you get what I have highlighted? I have put into 2 boxes here. So transfer and personal care, you can understand from to option 2, transfer and personal care plan. Those 2 things are found only in option B. Option B. In the initial stages, you have to make columns like this, make some circuses. Yeah. Step 3, scan the text for the answer. Now that is the text third step. Okay. Only if you need. Already we have got the answer here even before scanning the text. Only if required, you can scan. Otherwise, you can go back and come back. When you have a lot of time, then you can scan it again if you want. 5 steps to scan here. Step finding the topic, already I said, title or heading, identifying the opening sentence, topic sentence, identify the paragraph structure, scan the text for the answer, analyze the text, answer options. This is, in this step, you have 5 steps. In third stage, you have 5 steps. When you go to scan the text, what you should do, these are the 5 steps you have to do for scanning the text, if need be. You have to read the topic again. That you should fix in your brain. Identify the opening sentence. That is the topic sentence. As I said, infection control. The whole big topic sentence was speaking about infection control, the first one. Identify the paragraph structure. What is the topic sentence? What is the developing sentence? What is the supporting sentence? We can understand that. Scan the text for the answer. Otherwise, it is like point, explanation, evidence, then link. For step 4, scan the text for the answer. Means search for the answer. Analyze the text and answer options. Analyze the text and answer options. 3 options. Yeah. Step 3, identify the paragraph structure. I have already told you. See, paragraph structure, it's guidance, guidelines. Transfer of patients is the heading. And this is who should do. The topic sentence says who should do. The critical care area transferring team and the receiving ward team should do it. Okay. Then being transferred. When, what should be done? Who has to do it? When it should be done. That is the tense. Okay. Being transferred means in the process of transfer. What should be done? Duty explained. Duty 1. Continuity of care through a formal structure handover. Supported by a written plan. That is the duty explained. Duty 1. Duty 2. What is the duty 2? The receiving ward can deliver the agreed plan. Okay. And one of these will be the answers. And after that, after the transfer is complete, past tense. The question stem speaks about present continuous tense or present progressive tense. Here, this paragraph, second paragraph, speaks about past tense. Not only that, this is only a suggestion, but the question stem speaks something mandatory, compulsory. Okay, advisory. Now, step 4, identify the paragraph structure. Guidance, who should do, when it should be done, what should be done, duty explained, duty 1, duty 2. Okay, how beautiful. That's the paragraph. Then you have some paragraphs will be point, then reasons discussed, reasons 1, reason 2, reason 3. One of those reasons will be the answer. Another point will be said in the first point, then a problem will be stated, then solutions may be discussed. Solution 1, solution 2, solution 3. One of those solutions will be the answer. Don't worry about those things. I'm just having a glance. Then benefits may be rise. What are the benefits? The paragraph will speak. First sentence will speak about the benefits. Then benefit 1, benefit 2, benefit 3, benefit 4, 5. Whatever it is, one of those benefits can be the answer. Then they can speak about advantages of something, some treatment. Advantage 1, advantage 2, advantage 3, advantage 4. One of them will be the answer. So different structures. Just understand that, have an idea in your brain. That's all. Don't worry about those titles, headings, and PPTs. Step 5, analyze the text and answer options. See here. Text is here. Answer option is here. All, any, we have seen. See, not given past tense. We have already analyzed this. I have put it into steps. What should be done? Obtain all necessary consent from any interest parties, both the transferring team and receiving team, all should go together. Okay, all necessary consent should be obtained. So this is what I said. Modal verb we saw must, and should was there, which was not relevant. Elimination was there. Absolute tense, past and present progressive and past tense. Synonymous language was there. Paraphrasing, ignore the subject complements. Elimination of absolute. See, all, any. That was eliminated, that option. Tense is also transferred once the transfer is complete. Yes. Synonymous language. What was the synonymous language? Continuity of care through a formal structured handover supported by a written plan. B, personal care plan. B option is the synonymous of these expressions. Paraphrasing. What was the paraphrasing here? They should jointly ensure that there is continuity of care through a formal structured handover supported by a written plan was B option. Same was written in other words, using other words. Ensure that the patient's personal care plan is also transferred. Both mean the same. No difference. That's called paraphrasing. Ignore the subject complements. I said whatever is inside the brackets or whatever speaks about the subject, those can be ignored. Then you will understand better. Yes, that will be explained later. You need some more example? This is from the bedbug seasonal influenza immunization. Now, come on, you will be doing it. Do you have some energy to go on?
Yes, Father.
Yes, Father.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
Father.
we'll not do in detail.
Yes, Father.
Let's go according to the extract. Every physician must. So what is it? It's a
Mandatory.
mandatory thing. Okay, compulsory. And who has to do it?
Physician.
Physician.
Every
Physician.
physician.
Declare modifications regarding requirement of seasonal influenza immunization. Provide help to get proper immunization against the seasonal influenza virus. Get a flu vaccination from an appropriate place that offer a valid substantiation. Any clue?
Requirement.
Do you have must somewhere? Just for yourself, silently go through that text and find out, do you have something must or synonymous of that? What every physician must or required or something like that?
Obligation.
Where is it?
Third sentence, it starts with as healthcare provider is
Required, Father.
Obligation, yeah. Response, see, in the previous one also I said
Responsibility and obligation.
obligation. Okay. Then, any other?
Required, Father.
Where is it?
Required.
Required. Yeah.
all employees.
And the next line
And the
will
next
be
will be required.
All employees, physicians, contractor staff, active volunteers, and students will be required to do one of the following: receive a flu vaccination through average occupational office, provide proof of immunization. If you received a vaccination outside of its plan, immunization program from another health and local pharmacy, or for example,
Will be
they are
required
asking
one of the
every.
following.
Read the text. Read the text. Let's see.
The seasonal influenza immunization. In an effort to protect our patients, visitors, and colleagues, we are announcing an important change regarding the requirement of seasonal influenza immunizations for all employees, physicians, active volunteers, vendors, contracted staff, and students. As healthcare providers, it is our responsibility and obligation to protect our patients, visitors, and colleagues, as well as ourselves and our family members, by being immunized against the seasonal influenza virus. As we have done in the past, seasonal influenza immunizations will be provided free of charge to all employees, physicians, contracted staff, and active volunteers. Participation in this year's seasonal influenza immunization program is required. All employees, physicians, contracted staff, active volunteers, and students will be required to do one of the following: receive a flu vaccination through RH Occupational Health Office, provide proof of immunization if you received a vaccination outside of RH's planned immunization program from another healthcare provider or local pharmacy, for example.
Okay, already you answered me. Receive a flu vaccination, get a flu vaccination from an appropriate place that offer a valid substantiation, provide proof of immunization. You get me?
Yes.
Provide proof of immunization is synonymous of offer a valid substantiation. And from another healthcare provider or local pharmacy, synonymous of an appropriate
place.
So that's what I said. You have to do one of the following: 1, 2, 3. Those will be the answers. Reasons 1, 2, 3. Benefits 1, 2, 3. Duties 1, 2, 3. Here 2 duties are mentioned. Both are given in third option. And required. Requirement, responsibility, obligation. And what are the unnecessary repetitions or complements that you can ignore? They are asking what physicians must do, and to whom it must be done is not important here. The beneficiary is not important. Who has to do is important, because question stems asked about every physician. So here you see you can eliminate reading these things. You need not read all these things. Here you see. Seasonal influenza immunization for all employees, physicians, volunteers, vendors, contractors, students. Same thing is repeated. To whom is not important. Who is doing is important. As healthcare providers, responsible to protect our patients, visitors, colleagues, as well as ourselves and our family members. Whatever comes between hyphen also you can eliminate. Okay. Then what else? Again, influenza wise. As we have done in the past, system provided free of charge to all employees, physicians, contractor staff, volunteers. Same thing. All these once you eliminate, as you just glance through, then you have nothing to read. Very short passage. See again, all employees, contract staff, active volunteers, and students. Is that clear?
Yes,
Yes,
Father.
Yes, Father.
Are you all there?
Yes,
Yes,
Father.
Father.
Yes,
Yes,
Father, we are there.
But
We are listening.
sometimes I fall in love with the text and I keep on speaking. Maybe my current might have gone, my network might have gone, and now all you got disconnected. And I will know only when I completed my session. Nobody is there. I am speaking to the
No,
wall.
Father, we are there to hear.
Okay. So I am giving you some for examples from the official material so that you are convinced. Okay. Option A, just an announcement, no must. C, declare modifications regarding requirement of seasonal influenza immunization. In an effort to protect our patients, we are announcing an important change regarding the requirement of seasonal influenza immunization for all employees. Option A is just an announcement. It's not must. Okay. We are announcing an important change. Okay. Second, all healthcare providers, it is our responsibility and obligation to protect our patients by being immunized against the seasonal influenza virus. Provide help to get proper immunization against the seasonal influenza virus. Okay, provide help to get. It's not saying you must do it. You have to provide some help to get from somewhere else. But the question says you should do it. Physician should do it. Second option is saying you can tell them go to that PHC there or bus stand there or to the panchayat office and get it. Do you understand? The question stem and option C together. According to the extract, every physician must get a flu vaccination from an appropriate place that offer a valid substantiation. The paraphrasing of question stem plus option C. In the text, physicians will be required to do one of the following: receive a flu vaccination through RH Occupational English office, provide proof of immunization. This is known as paraphrasing. Synonyms, synonymous language, and paraphrasing. Okay, get the pronunciation. Okay, there is some difficulty in some of your pronunciation. Synonyms, synonymous language, and paraphrasing. Yeah, question stem you have, must get a flu vaccination from an appropriate place that offer a valid substantiation. Here you have required to, receive, get, receive, from, through, offer, provide, a valid substantiation, proof of immunization. See, must, required, get, receive, from, through, an appropriate place, RH Occupational Health Office, offer, provide, a valid substantiation, proof of immunization. This is known as beautiful paraphrasing. That's why I always suggest and keep on advising you, keep a diary of a scale, okay? Diary of modal verbs, diary of synonyms, synonymous language and paraphrasing. Or you can take a big book and mark different segments, different sections, okay? And don't search or ask for all the list of synonyms. That will not help you in any way. Whatever you find from your practice material, that's more than enough for you. See, as I taught you one question, how many synonyms of must I got, right? Synonymous expression. So write down all those in your diary daily and also post it in the platform and groups. Let's help each other. Then somebody will find, okay, there was two more. I did not find it. That will be great learning. Then they will read the passage again. Yes, she got it. I didn't get it. What do you lose? You don't lose anything. You only succeed. You see, like this, you have to write the diary. Must, require to, get, receive, from, through, offer, provide, an appropriate place, RH Occupational Health Office, a valid substantiation, proof of immunization. Here, paraphrasing, physicians must get a flu vaccination from an appropriate place that offer a valid substantiation. The paraphrasing is, physicians will be required to receive a flu vaccination through RH Occupational Health Office that provide proof of immunization. Is that clear? This must be the way. See how so many you got from one question, right? So if you write from every question, how many things you will find? Okay, synonyms, synonymous expressions, and this is paraphrasing. You can do different segments, but this is easier. This is better because you get all the things together of one text. Strategies, modal verbs must require to synonyms, synonymous language, paraphrasing, Ignore the subject complements, name or clause, physicians, general verbs, particular person or group. Hope you got some idea about modal verbs. So
Yes,
don't look.
Father.
Yes,
Yes,
Father.
Father.
It was a wonderful class.
Yes,
Father.
Father.
Thank you,
Thank you
Father.
so much.
It's not me wonderful. It's OET is wonderful.
Of
Okay.
teaching you, that is wonderful, Father.
No, the texts are wonderful. That's why I'm teaching it. If they are not wonderful, if the texts are boring, I would have been teaching you boring. Deepa is very happy. Yeah. Priya,
No, Father. Test also wonderful, but your teaching way is more wonderful.
but you must have patience. You see, I am taking patience. You know, how many PPTs, how many things. Today, because all our admins and volunteers were so sad because nobody is taking up the slots. If you don't take up the slots, what happens? This session will close down. That has happened even earlier. Because you see, if you are not ready to take up the sessions, the problem is this. I can teach you. If only I teach you, you will listen, you will enjoy, you will say nice, beautiful, wonderful. That's only knowledge. You will never have skill. Okay? Now you see, I got the idea from when I'm editing your sessions, I get the idea. Okay, they are not very sure about this modal verb. Okay, they are looking must and should everywhere, searching for must and should. And now in the second paragraph, 3 should was there. On first paragraph, there was must. Now where should I look? Which modal verb should I look? Question 10 says which modal verb you should search for. But you may not get the same word. You have to look for synonyms, synonymous expressions. That will not be easy in the initial stage. As you go on, that will become very cool.
For me nowadays, I am lucky because I am on vacation. I don't know
Okay.
after vacation I will be able to join the session or not because nowadays I am at home. That is why I will be able to.
That's
But
what I
after
said.
once I will join my duties, I don't know because up to here 2:30 it is the time corresponding to 5 p.m. So after that I don't know.
There are thousands of people from UK now. Now most of the people, majority of the people are from UK, States, New Zealand, Australia, and other countries. We get all the graph in this one. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, Father.
See, these red lines are the people from where people are learning at EduSkills. These are all American countries and also South African countries, Australia and New Zealand and other countries. All these red marks are the participants from where they are watching our videos. That's why we said we can adjust the timings for them. Because though Indians, many of them are Indians, they are not here now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And thousands of them are senior carers or doing some other work abroad, nurses. Unless they pass OET, they cannot get shifted or promoted. And nature of students, majority are in that nature now, our beneficiaries. Empowering attitude. Whoever is selfish, normally we have seen they struggle a lot to crack OET. But empowering, helping others, being in the platform, active, supporting everybody, they really crack because definitely they learn a lot as well as God will bless them as. And I want to tell you, EduSkills YouTube channel has such resources, but the full explanation, you have all the 4 modules, all the strategies explained in different videos. Definitely you can access them. They are all free. Those are not just videos. They are the previous sessions uploaded. Previous Zoom sessions uploaded on 4 subtests. And there are typical types and only such types will be asked.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Father.
Yes.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you so much, Father.
Thank you,
Thank
Father.
you, Father.
God bless you all.